right, current time is 7:34 a.m. and we are getting ready to embark on the trip of the year. Hopefully it goes well. We're up here at Kuwhohi. It's really windy. We got some good views starting to come through. I got Connor with me, and we're going to be hitting the infamous Hazel Creek Loop, Welch Ridge. We're doing Bone Valley, getting a ton of new map miles done. We got some questionable weather slated, but we're gonna go ahead and start our day off steep, get up to the AT and get this hike done. This is freaking magical.
It is magical.
This is so beautiful.
Yes, it is. Dippin' Dots, mushrooms,
Beautiful.
whatever. I mean, gosh.
Made it to the Mount Collins shelter. We're trekking along pretty good here. How many people have we seen, Connor? Like 3 or 4?
Yeah, and it was in one group.
Yeah, looked like a guided backpacking trip. But yeah, up here at Mount Collins, super pretty today. The sun's starting to peek through. We're feeling good. I'm gonna keep trekking along.
Wow. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful.
That's pretty, man.
This was a treat.
Yeah, this is amazing.
An absolute treat.
Alrighty, I forgot to record the junction, but we're on Welch Ridge and it's overgrown, but we're trekking along. We're gonna take Welch Ridge all the way down. So we're gonna stop at High Rocks for lunch and do that whole thing, but we're moving along at a pretty good pace here. Connor spotted the first chicken of the woods of the season. It's definitely not ready yet, but there it is.
I didn't know they got ripe.
Yeah, I mean, not ripe, but it needs some more color. It's still growing.
It's not going to taste right.
You could eat that. Those are fire pinks. We've seen a few of those today. They're definitely past the prime of their bloom, but you'll see them kind of all throughout the spring, early summer and stuff. We are a little over 8 miles in. We're still on Welch Ridge. Taking a little 8-mile rest here, eating some snacks. But yeah, it's been a really good hike so far. It's overgrown, but not too bad. I bet in like a month this would be pretty rough, but we're kind of at the tail end of the acceptable level of growth. But it's not too bad. Stinging nettle's starting to grow up though. I feel like I noticed a couple weeks ago that it was starting to put some needles out, so it's getting a little stingy, but it's been good. It's been a lot of up and downs. Connor, what do you think so far?
I like it. Like every other hike in this part of the park, you start high and pretty. You get to see pretty much every level of the park, and by the time we get to camp, we'll be fairly low. So I rate this hike pretty high. I like it.
Yeah.
Not too hard, pretty easy. Mostly downhill.
I'm liking it too so far. I don't know what elevation our campsite's at, but I think I'd have to guess we're probably like upper 2s, lower 3s. So we're gonna keep moving along here.
Oh, that's a big one.
That is.
That's a decent trunk.
It's a really nice tree. Fern forest.
Love ferns.
Yeah, I do too. We're trekking along here. The trail is fading, but we're about to get to High Rocks, which I'm really excited to see. Logan's really talked it up, so I'm looking forward to that. Connor, I found this rain cover on the side of the trail that Connor's claimed.
Yeah, if it's yours, you can have it back, but don't lie. No, definitely mine. Yeah, the green Oscar. Yeah, dude, I lost that like just recently.
Yeah, it's a nice rain cover. It's drying out, but yeah, absolutely beautiful trail right here. All right, we got 8/10 left on Welch Ridge to get to Cold Spring. So we're moving along. This has been some really nice trail, lots of up and downs to this point, but I think we're about done with those. Obviously the hike up to High Rocks is going to be pretty steep, but after that we should be plummeting down Cold Spring to get to Hazel. So let's keep going. Okay, we made it to the High Rock Junction. Pretty beat up old sign, but 0.4 to get up there, and that's our lunch spot. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Man, this is cool.
Yeah, it is. There it is.
Who brought this up here?
You know, I almost brought a bar of soap, but I forgot to buy one at Walmart. I was gonna cut it in half and be ultralight.
A bar of soap?
Yeah, just like wash my face.
I've got soap.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh. Clutch.
We finished up lunch at High Rocks. That was really nice. It's a great view. You can see Fontana down there. Pretty cool up here. I don't know how this chair got here. If anybody knows, please let me know. But looks like there was some kind of old shelter up here. I'm not really familiar, but there's like cement and some stuff here. So anyway, I think we've got about 6-ish miles to go until we get to camp. We're about to hit Cold Spring, so let's keep moving. All right, these are flame azaleas. They're like one of my favorite plants in the entire Smokies. I love them. They're really pretty. They bloom like usually at the end of spring. I mean, it's, what is it? What's today's date? Like June 12th or something? Yeah, it's 12th.
Oh yeah, 12th.
June 12th, they bloom like mid-June. It depends, like earlier elevations, like I saw some at the end of May. But yeah, they bloom, you know, at the end of June. Gregory Bald is the best place to see them. It's fantastic, but you can see them all over the park. They're super beautiful. They come in a lot of different colors, and it's really pretty flower. This is a pretty cool plant that you see a lot in the Smokies. It's called bear corn, and I honestly don't know a whole lot about it, but it looks really interesting, and you see it all over, and people are always asking what it is, but I don't think the bears actually eat it. It's got a few other names, but bear corn's kind of the mountain man name for it, so I thought that was cool.
Weird little plant is what that is.
Snail on the roto.
This is what it looks like in Grayson Highlands. Just catching them in pools like that. I caught like an 8 or 9 incher. One of the coolest fish catches ever. It was bright red, like the flame azaleas.
Anybody know why this happens? I don't get it.
Maybe they're just top heavy.
The wind's not blowing. I see that every now and again, and I don't get it. I don't know. Like, these guys aren't moving at all, and this guy's over here just waving at us. I don't know. All right, we're about 15.5 miles in, and we have just come up on the fabled Hazel Creek. This is definitely not gonna be a rock hop, so we're gonna get the shoes off and cross, and then we've got about a half mile to camp, I'd say. We've made it to the Hazel Creek Junction, which means we're almost done.
Almost done.
We've made it to campsite 83, and it's really cool.
Oh, look at that butterfly swarm.
I'm guessing it goes back further this way.
Definitely.
Oh, I see some people. All right, I'm gonna turn the camera off because there's people, but I'll do a site tour later. All right, we have made it to camp and selected our site. It's a really cool campsite. I expected it to be. It's a 20-person spot, and most of those are pretty neat. So yeah, we're here. We got this fire ring. We're gonna set our tents up over there though. It's just a little better spot. But we got the bear cables here and all that stuff. So we're gonna sit in our chairs and relax for a second. All right, the time is 4:30 and we're still pretty warm from our hike, so we're going swimming. Let's jump in.
All right, it's gonna be really cold. Oh man, that's not warm.
Oh yeah.
Feel good?
That's the way to do it, underwater push-up. See you later. Who needs a tube?
If I take my head out, I lose ground.
That's freaking perfect. All right, that was a much needed swim, but we're gonna get our tent set up just before it gets too late, and then we're gonna make some dinner, so we can get that done. Our fire ring is like over that way, but we're gonna pitch our tents over here. Alright folks, for dinner tonight we have the Mountain House pepperoni pizza bowl, which I had on my trip where I met Connor at campsite 90, but I forgot to review it, so I'm actually going to review it this time. It is really good. So it needs 1 1/3 cup of water, so let's get the stove set up. Alright, it says 1 1/3 cup of water, that means 1 cup of water. All right, we're gonna let that water boil and then throw it in there. All right, while that water's boiling, I'm gonna do some firewood scouting. All right, we're boiling. Going in the bag. It says wait 9 minutes, so we'll be done at 5:45. All right, folks. It's been about 20 minutes or so. I always let them sit a little longer. Doesn't look that appetizing. Most of these don't. It's got like croutons with like pizza sauce and like little bits of pepperoni and cheese. It's good. I think this is a newer one from Mountain House. It's one of their better ones, I think. The best way I can describe it is it tastes like the inside of a Hot Pocket.
Ooh.
That's what it tastes like.
Ooh, man, you're making me miss the warm comfort of a home in the middle of winter. For a Hot Pocket in the microwave.
Yeah, that's what it tastes like. It's good. I'd say final verdict, I'll probably give it like a 8.5 out of 10. It's really good. It's definitely in my regular lineup.
Here's my review of the crawfish etouffee. I was gonna save this for the last night in hopes that maybe we caught trout and we're able to mix it in, but Carter convinced me just to eat it tonight. I've had it before. Carter let me try it. It was stupendous. And don't let the crawfish in this intimidate you. You might think, oh, you know, it's kind of gross. Trust me, it's not.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
that looks perfect.
Oh, that's perfect. You could serve this at a restaurant. And if I paid $20, $30 and you put this on my plate, I wouldn't have anything to say. Also,
and it's only 15.
Yeah, it's only 15 bucks. Also, little thing that they do that I love, comes with Louisiana hot sauce. That's a big addition.
What's the review out of 10?
10.
Yeah.
10. That's the best one I've ever had.
Yeah. It gets a 10 from me too. It's the goated backpacking meal. Dinner's all done and we're just kind of sitting around in our chairs, just doing nothing for like an hour and a half. But Connor has got his fly rod rigged up and we're gonna do a little fishing.
Freshwater lobster.
He just very recently molted.
Yeah, he's bright red.
Anyway, what are you throwing, Connor?
I'm throwing this white little woolly bugger type deal.
All right.
I don't know much about it, but it looks pretty good in the water.
Let's see if we can do anything.
See if we can do anything.
It's about 7:30 or so, and we're just down here. Connor's getting a few casts in by the creek. It's kind of a cool moment here, standing here at the Bone Valley trailhead. There it is down there. We're hiking it first thing in the morning, and I'm just really excited, honestly. If you know much about hiking in the Smokies and you spent much time looking at the map, you probably know about Bone Valley. It's just this trail that's down here, and it's just like this little out and back in the middle of nowhere. If you have an adventurous mind of any kind, it definitely intrigues you, because I know I've wanted to be right here for a long time, and I just haven't gotten around to it until now. So I'm just really pumped to hike this trail. It's been on my bucket list for a long time now, so really looking forward to that hike. All right, folks, don't know how well you can see me, but the sun is setting on day one. Fireflies have started. I imagine they'll get a lot better as time goes on. Kind of wanted to recap the day. It was great. The hike was hard. It was very wet and kind of socked in at the start. Our shoes got soaked, which I think caused us both some foot pain as we made our way down the 17-mile hike. I don't know how much descent we did, but it was so up and down that I would guess that we probably in total descended like close to 6,000 feet, I would guess. It was pretty hard on the body. I think we're both like not exactly like muscular sore, but like we just feel kind of beat up.
But the foot pain's real. Something about having extremely wet socks and shoes and going downhill that far and just the constant like boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
I don't know that there's any science behind it, but I can tell you my feet hurt.
Yeah.
My hips hurt. But that was, I mean, it was a good hike. I got good things to say about the first half. I'm really excited for tomorrow to fish, though.
Tomorrow's gonna be a really good day. That's a good topic to talk about. We're gonna wake up, we're gonna hike Bone Valley, come back here, make a little food probably, and then we're just gonna kind of head down Hazel. We don't really have a plan in terms of like exactly what we're gonna do, but we're gonna walk down Hazel and like jump in Fontana, swim, kind of hang out in that area for a while, and then hike back up here. So it's probably gonna be about a 13-ish mile day. Yeah, it's gonna be really good. I will talk to you in the morning. It's the morning time on day 2. It's looking like it's gonna be a really nice sunny day. We got the sun coming through the trees. So yeah, I think we're just gonna make some beverages and hydrate and chill for a second. I'm definitely gonna need to stretch a little bit. Not really, we talked about this morning. We're not really feeling sore, but we are feeling pretty stiff. I slept really well though. It was hot. I fell asleep without my quilt on completely. It was just on top of my pad, and then I woke up around like 11 to some thunder, put my quilt on, but no rain tonight, or last night, I mean, no rain, so that was cool. So we're gonna get prepped for the day and go hit the trail. Here we are, it's about 8:30 in the morning, and we are about to hit Bone Valley.
New trail starts right there.
Got a creek crossing off the rip pretty much.
This looks like Tick Central.
This is Tick Central. The Hall Crest cabin, built about 1880. There's an old chimney back there. Looks like there might have been another one. I hope it wasn't too windy. I'm guessing they had all this like mortared and it just eroded away. It's a nice door. Upper level.
Loft up here.
Yeah, it's nice.
Master bed, master bath.
Yeah. Got this big chimney over here. I guess there was another house here. I'm not sure. But there's all this like wall. I don't know. What a dog. Off you go. He wants to hang out with me.
Apparently.
All right, folks, that's a wrap on Bone Valley. It's a pretty cool trail. It was really flat, which I have been told. And there were a ton of creek crossings, which I was not told about. So we weren't prepared for that. We should have just worn like our sandals. Yeah, it took us a lot longer than I expected, just because we had our shoes off and we're walking barefoot for like 2 miles. Anyway, we're almost done with it now. Just did the last creek crossing back. So we're gonna head back to camp, make some food. We're both starving.
Just because we're in the backcountry, don't mean we take breaks. There's probably about 50 pounds on here.
For lunch, Bone Valley took a little longer than expected, but so it's 11 o'clock. I'm gonna be reviewing the veggie chorizo breakfast scramble from Mountain House. It's got potatoes and stuff like that. It says to add 1 1/3 cup of water, so we're gonna do a cup of water and see how this turns out. The meal has been cooked and rehydrated. It doesn't look too great, so here we go. 1 bite review. Yeah, it's just not great. It's just not great. I don't know. Rehydrated egg, what can you do? It's not bad. I'll give it like a 4 out of 10. I wouldn't buy this one though. I'm not buying this one again. Just from the 1 bite, I can tell you that.
I'm having reverse oatmeal.
Yeah, buddy. I just ate way too much food, and we are heading out of camp right now to go down the Hazel Creek Trail. The plan is to kind of hike all the way down to Fontana, kind of like work our way back up, hit some fishing spots and stuff. All right, we're about 2 miles down Hazel and came across these fly fishermen earlier, and I think this is their camp. What a setup. They got these carts here they use, and they got tarps up and Sven saws, and wow. I don't know if they brought these like pieces of fence, but I don't know what those were for. Holy cow. Look at these coolers.
Wow, they have. I can get down there for later.
This is beautiful. I guess it's for like monitoring the creek level, maybe? I don't know.
What's it look like in there?
I can't really see much.
Is there a floor?
All right, folks, Connor and I are on the Lakeshore Trail now, heading down to Fontana, passing campsite 86, which was night 1 on my Lakeshore video. Such a fun trip. But anyway, working our way down to the lake right now, and we're gonna go swimming because we're hot. We've made it to Fontana, and there's all these National Park Service vehicles here, and the water looks blue and very, very inviting right now. If you watched the Lakeshore video, you'll remember that there were some guys camping on some rocks that were like way underwater now, and I was all the way walking under the water.
Here we go. Don't be cold, please. Oh, doesn't that feel amazing?
Oh my gosh, dude.
It feels weird swimming in Chacos.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Like,
send it.
it's a terrible jumping platform. That's a terrible jump.
Looked good, man. Send it.
3, 2, 1. The distance. It's messing with my brain a little bit.
Connor's working on his flips, and I'm just out here getting a swim in. This is so nice. I think that fly might be a little big.
It might be. All right, I got one. A little bluegill on the fly.
Got done with our swimming. That was incredible. Probably did that for a little longer than we should have. It's all right. Met a guy that took a boat shuttle in, so we helped him haul some of his bags in. Got another cold beer reward. Thank you, Mike. I've been at 86 twice now, and I've been given a beer twice. So I guess if I ever want a free beer, I can just come here. Made it back to camp. We decided to just kind of hike back. It's getting a little late. It's about 6 o'clock. It's a good time to be getting back in. Fishing was largely unproductive. That's okay. We really didn't leave ourselves enough time. And honestly, when you're doing like high teens miles a day on a backpacking trip, it's hard to find time to fish. We're gonna jump in the creek, make some dinner. I need to drink some water. And then, yeah, just have a fire and chill out the rest of the night. This is a moment I've been looking forward to on the entire trip. My crawfish is done. Let's dig in. The sun is almost down on day 2. We got a nice fire going. Connor's drying out his shorts.
Oh, you can see those on the camera. That's funny.
Nice fire going, and we'll probably hang out here for another couple hours. It's like 9 o'clock or something. Plan is to wake up a little earlier than normal tomorrow. We'll probably get up around 6:30 or so and make a quick breakfast, pack up camp, and head up out of the valley. There's supposed to be some storms coming in around 8, so we're probably gonna get rained on, but if we can get our camp packed up and everything into our backpacks before that happens, that would be ideal. Today was a great day. Swimming in Fontana was fantastic. The fishing wasn't good, but that's all right. I mean, this wasn't really like first and foremost a fishing trip, although I really wish I could have caught a trout, and I wish Connor would have as well. Connor had a nice brown that he missed, and
I did, right by my leg. That's what you get for never bringing a net. In my whole life, I've always told myself, next time I'll bring a net. This time I didn't bring a net, and the only trout that I had officially hooked up on this trip was like a 7-8 inch brown. I had it right by my leg, reached down to grab it, jumped off.
we'll be back here to do more of like a fishing style trip. We should have probably, in hindsight, just hung around camp and just like fished around here. We'd have had a lot more time to do it, but swimming in Fontana was worth it, so no regrets. Just wanted to check in. We'll talk to you in the morning.
I know it is, but does it feel lighter?
Yeah. We're all packed up this morning and heading out of here. It's been a really good campsite. It's been a really nice place to stay. And Connor, what do you give it?
I give it a 8 to 9, depending on how the fishing goes. If the fishing was dynamite, which it wasn't for us this time, I'd give it a 9. It's everything you want in a campsite. Real easy, pretty low maintenance here. Plenty of wood, flat. That's a big one.
I'd agree with that. I'd probably give it an 8 or a 9 as well. It's a good spot to camp, but we're gonna trek out of here. We got about 14 miles with like 55 or 5,600 feet of elevation gain. So not exactly an easy day, but we're gonna get after it. No idea what that is. There's like a big tarp strung up and some like benches and a porta potty that we actually saw those guys bring up yesterday. No idea.
That's funny.
Interesting grub.
Cartoon grub.
We're about 4 miles in, and it's really gotten cloudy and dark and started raining. We've been hearing some thunder, so I think we're about to get hit pretty hard. I don't know what this is. We're still on Hazel. We got 4.5 to go until we get to Welch. That's what the sign said. As we're getting higher and higher up, there's just waterfalls galore on this whole trail.
I mean, this sure looks like trail.
Yeah, this is it.
Beautiful.
Wow.
That's a treat. I don't think this is the trail. I think it leads to the waterfall.
I think you're right.
So beautiful.
We're about 3 miles from the end, I guess. We're at Double Spring Shelter right now. We're both cooked. That was extremely hard hiking right there up Hazel. We made it, and we're feeling good. It's a beautiful day right now. The rain stopped a while ago, and I'm making some ramen because even though we're really close, I'm super hungry. We'll be back at the car before too long.
Get you both ways.
That is so pretty, man. All right, folks, we're back at the car. The trip is over. It was really fun. It was definitely a push at the end. It was a hard day. We did over a vertical mile, so that's a lot. Connor, any parting thoughts?
Parting thoughts are, fun trip, but if I'm gonna do a fishing trip, I need less miles. I was like, oh, I can go 17 miles downhill and be fine.
Yeah.
Not always the case.
Yeah, not the best for multitasking, but anyway, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Okay, everyone. I just got done editing that video, and it's been a few weeks. It's been busy. Had a lot of hiking and stuff in between, but just got finished with the editing, and felt like I didn't do an outro that did it justice. I mean, just to recap that trip, that was amazing. I've been thinking about it ever since. Hazel Creek is super unique. I've always been told that. It was great. I got a lot of miles done for my map, and it was just really cool to really sit and explore that area. You made it this far. Thanks so much for watching. I know it was a long video. I was thinking of splitting it into 2 parts, but I just figured I'd throw it all in one, and I think it turned out just fine. It was a challenge for sure. I felt like I didn't do the 3rd day justice in terms of how hard that hike was. It was really tough. It was only 14 miles, but it was so steep. I mean, it was the first few miles out of Hazel were easy, and then gosh, once we got to the area, if you look on the map, there's like switchbacks on Hazel. That part was brutal, and Welch back up was also brutal. And you know, the AT is never an easy hike, so yeah, that was a really hard day. It wore me out, and not to mention we were like soaking wet the entire time. But anyway, don't want to make this video longer than it needs to be. Thanks so much for watching, and really excited to film the next one coming up here next weekend.